Okay, the one thing we didn't discuss is the countries. We have to look at what countries they're coming from. As I discussed already, India. So India should have sanctions, or they should pay taxes, extra taxes for each person. Okay, and we need to build businesses for those people to live. Okay, there's 17% come over. Then there's Pakistan, and I don't know where the monies are coming from. Pakistan, it's a very poor country. The same thing. Okay, needs to be done. Then there's China, and China for sure. Well, you better slap those damn taxes on them and sanctions on them bringing those into UK. Okay, so we got that. So that will solve that problem if they do. I don't want to say if that will solve that problem. So, and then we need to make housing in homes like we did for America. We took them all off the street. That's what I asked. The ones that were homeless on the street, that's what I asked for years, is to make homes and put them in a separate place. They have their own cities, their own homes. I hope they built the homes for them. And that's what we did with America. That's what I asked. And then and I asked the ones that don't have a green card, and we could do the same thing for US that are working, to give them a green card and give them sponsorship. But it has to be watched clearly. And then the children, you're going to have to interview all these people, because some of the children are being human trafficked right now. You know how they sell the child, the Muslims, and the Hindus, they sell the child at 8 years old. They would sell the child. So they're probably doing that right now to get money right there. I saw it right there. I saw it in the hotel right now. Remember, it's common sense, but I saw some of the children are being sold in the hotel right now, being sex trafficked right now. Okay? It needs to be taken care of right now. Okay, I saw them. Okay? But it's common sense, it's logic. God is logic. It's the first thing I learned in philosophy school. Okay, so that takes care of that issue. So if you want to keep them there, then you need to build homes. They need to come and get land somewhere out in the country in the UK, and they need to give them the money to build the homes, and they all should have sanctions slapped on them, especially that China should make triple, because they spend so much money on their military and everything, and they have a lot of money. Okay, I'm tired of this SH. And this 7% is China. So that's that answer. So I understand we have to take care of these people, and then you need to make new laws, and you don't bring any more boats in. That is it. No more boats. And if you're going to bring the boats in, you have to start asking them questions, and then they have to be put in different places, not back into UK, until we figure out something. And all the United Nations, all those groups, whoever they are, that makes all the rules internationally for EU, they need to make new laws. They need to come together and make new laws. Okay? You can't go by these old laws. It has to be done. And I would be, I hate to, okay, got that? So they have to have an international meeting for that. And I would hold my pocket zipped for Russia. I would hold my pocket zipped, because he's being unfair. And now, after he in 2022, he's a big actor. He had a chance. Did you know he made a big speech that he wanted to do a negotiation? You saw that. But I thought it was the weakness of Biden. You know what I mean? And I would, because because I love Putin, and so does God. But God is mad. And I feel so bad. I love the Russians. I know them more because I work with Russian people, and I studied the culture, and I feel very bad. But Putin is in trouble, and this is a big plan. Think about it. He was a big act. He really didn't ever want to separate the war from Ukraine. He could have done it so many damn times. He wants to take it over. And he knew that China was going to supplement him, because China has, and Iran, because back then, because remember, we gave money. Sullivan gave money to Iran, our country, America. You guys don't do this, I don't know. And that gave money to Iran to get start for the oil. In that North Korea, I would slap every damn, they have the audacity. I would slap the sanctions on them so bad. There's no other choice because you're killing people. And it's a very, very, very bad thing. And then you have Iran, and he finally stepped up, Iran president, and says, made some little about the Palestinians. It's a humanitarian problem. They're using the Palestinians as a shield. If he really cared about him, he should have taken them out, and they could have brought them different places, to Egypt, Turkey, Jordan. A lot of them are in Jordan. He finally stepped up. Oh, Israel is I disagree. I disagree. And then they say that they say 130,000 have wounds. I feel so bad about it because I failed. But they did come. They did come a year and a half ago. I had them all come, the leaders, the Muslim leaders, but they didn't make a negotiation because Hamas didn't want to negotiate. Why couldn't they make a negotiation? You know why? Because Hamas, I'll repeat, didn't want to negotiate. Those leaders all came, remember? They tried. It's controls. But I think that we need to give Hamas some land somewhere to get them out. I don't know what's happening today. Right now, I saw what they're doing about getting the hostages out. And think. They're trying to hold us around the neck in every way. They're holding the hostages around the neck, the whole of Europe around the neck. They're holding the Palestinians around the neck. They're holding, they're in cahoots with Iran and Hamas. And Qatar is with the jihad. They're holding around the neck on us all together. Get it? Just look at it. Come on, Bishop. Wake up. I love you very much. And, I'm responsible. I had studies the same theology. I'm going to be in trouble when I meet my Maker if I don't tell what I see by critical analyzing. Because I had divinity school. It's like law school. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I do know how to think. And I don't know everything, but God will tell me something that I need to say. And let's say I'm not right, okay? It's good that I see when you know something's right or wrong. When you know something's right, you try to find the wrong in it, okay? You try to find the wrong in something that you know is right. So if I'm wrong, come on, look. If I'm wrong, find the wrong in it, okay? Because it's not my right. It is the highest justice, the highest truth, not by subjective or objective. It's by facts. Looking at the world today in 2024 after postmodernity and technology. Because much of the philosophy and business and culture hasn't been identified under the technological world. As I told you, it's the paradigms of the powers of paradigms. I told you about that chart, and I hope you look at it because it has everything to do with how we could solve the problem